Welcome to Tech Talk Today, the podcast where we dive deep into the fascinating world of technology and programming. I'm your host, and today we're exploring the ins and outs of PHP, a powerhouse scripting language that's powering everything from simple blogs to some of the most visited websites on the planet. So why PHP? Well, it's often celebrated for being fast, flexible, and pragmatic, qualities we all appreciate in the fast-paced world of web development. But let's break that down a bit. Picture PHP as the Swiss Army knife of programming languages for the web. It's equipped to handle a variety of tasks, from pulling content from databases to serving dynamic pages. How cool is that? Now, many of you might be wondering, how do I get started with PHP? Great question. Getting PHP up and running can be done in a couple of ways. If you're on Windows, there are pre-built packages available for quick installation. Just go to windows.php.net, download the binaries, extract them, and voila, you're ready to code. For our Linux friends, particularly Ubuntu or Fedora users, the process involves a bit of command line magic. For instance, on Ubuntu, you can easily install PHP along with some essential tools using this command: sudo apt install pkg-config build essential autoconf bison re2c libxml2 dev libsqlite 3 dev. Imagine stepping into a virtual toolbox ready to build something amazing. So what happens after you've installed PHP? Well, if you're feeling adventurous and want to build PHP from the source, you'll first want to configure your build. There's a nifty little command that allows you to enable debug info for development, which is perfect for troubleshooting. Just run /configure enable debug. And after all that hard work, you can speed up the build with a simple switch that tells the system how many jobs to run simultaneously. If you're nodding along thinking, I've got this, great. Just make sure to test your build with make test. This command runs an extensive suite of tests to ensure everything is working as it should. Nobody wants to deploy buggy code, right? Now, let's not forget about PHP extensions. These are like add-ons that enhance PHP's capabilities. The PHP Extension Community Library, or PECL, is your go-to resource for finding additional extensions to supercharge your projects. It's like finding the perfect seasoning to take your dish from good to gourmet. Before we wrap up, let's touch on how anyone interested in contributing to PHP can get involved. The collaboration happens over on GitHub, where potential contributors can fork the repository, make their enhancements, and send in a pull request. How collaborative is that? Just remember, for new features, you'll need to submit an RFC, request for comments, so that everyone's on the same page. To sum it all up, today we explored PHP, its installation, building from source, extensions, and the vibrant community surrounding it. So whether you're a novice or an experienced developer, there's always something new to learn with PHP. As we close, I'd love for you to think about this. With so many programming languages out there, why does PHP remain a favorite among developers even today? Let's keep this conversation going. Until next time, keep coding and stay curious.